Loop! It's time to loop! I cannot wait to loop. I've been dreaming about this game, which is bad, maybe. Let's roll a rogue run. And probably get wrecked. I guess I should probably try and beat the Lich with the rogue. All things considered. We should also see what, let's see. Ooh. Pause that for a second. Do we get a battlefield right here? Yeah, I'm not actually sure how the boss reacts around here, if they have palaces or whatnot. I'd like to at least see them so I can have a bit of a glance, a gander at how they function. Okay. Now, I want to keep runes kind of on long straightaways. Out here. Get another meadow down. This should be fine. Sorry about yesterday. I totally understand the desire to backseat. I am a terrible backseater, which is why I don't chat in streams a whole lot. But it's one of those where it's like, I always... I don't know. I just don't respond well to it, and I'd prefer if people don't. It is what it is. Grove. Yes. Okay. This is an incredible spot for a Blood Beast zone. Oh, in retrospect, the treasure chests are completely pointless on the rogue. I think almost to the point where we might want to skip battlefields. It does get me some wood, though. Let's go for the evasion bonus. Yeah, hopefully we can get picky, because it really does feel like with the rogue, equipment is such a huge determining factor on whether or not you win. Let's see. Let me get another grove there. If we can get 2 blood groves going, I will be in a happy spot. Let's see, Wonder, will you get Kingdom Hearts or Ninja Gaiden? Probably not. So, realistically, I got nothing against those games. But my big beef consistently is just the fact that I don't actually know how these combo. I haven't seen any kind of fused tile with them. Anyway, big beef with both of them is I don't even know what the Ninja Gaiden is going to be. I'm assuming it's one of the older ones. Oh, I still do get loot even if it escapes. Good to know. But like Kingdom Hearts is ridiculously long. And so there's a temptation to play it, like play through the whole series at some point, start to finish. But it's just like, that takes hundreds of hours, and there's just no way I'm going to be able to complete that on camera, ever. I've tried. I just lose steam too fast, and it's like, I guess I could play it with a heavy cheats, and just go absolutely wild. But I feel like that would kind of ruin the point of the whole thing. Yeah, let's gain the damage. What about these? Yeah. Wow, we're getting a lot of groves today. I'll put a third one there, and then we'll probably stop. Because I'm gonna need to fit some farmland in around here somewhere. Yeah, for people that have only just tuned in and have only played the demo, this is actually the, this is Chapter 2. I get early access to it. So I get to show it off a little bit. So does the game eventually give you a way to use all that unused equipment? Any equipment that you don't use gets turned into metal. Metal fragments and then eventually big metal pieces, which is used for the meta progression in this game. It's a really good way of recycling. Okay. So what do deserts do? The small ones reduce everybody's max HP by 1% and the big ones by 2%. So you can see a little minus 8% there. It's very hard to read, but that's what it does. It's a good way of keeping enemy HP down. The one downside is it also keeps my own HP down, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, let's go halberd and that. Actually, do I want to just do... Yeah, defense 2 is nothing. There we go. Yeah, it reduces my own max HP, which is a bit of a risk, but I get multiple things that increase my max HP beyond the enemies technically don't. Oh, river might be the combination. You know, that could make sense. Because, yeah, I didn't see any combinations with meadows or mountains with the desert. But I could absolutely see it being a, having a synergy with, rivers. Let's see a multiplayer version where you're invading other people's loops. Be weird? I guess realistically what it would be is almost, you're putting down the monsters. Like, you're setting the path for somebody else and vice versa. It would almost play like the, Oh, that... Okay, I'll bite. This actually sounds kind of fun. It would be like a multiplayer version of the, Well... What game was it? Demon Crawl recently added a multiplayer mode that plays kind of similarly to how I would imagine that. Yeah, exactly. So every loop would be somebody else's... let's see. Do we wanna risk? No. I wanna give it a bit of space, just because graveyards can hit hard. Oh, we got one of these. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. After losing 20% of max HP in battle, hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds, or Surveyor. I feel like I should probably go Marauder. Surveyor is actually really good. Because you get... Actually, is it? Right now, that would give me 2 HP every time I pass an adjacent roadside tile. There's only a couple of those. So no, let's go Marauder. But no, I could see it. I don't think I care too much, and it's not something that I'd ask for, but I could absolutely see loop heroes as a semi-competitive multiplayer thing. I love how well the tiles seamlessly merge together. Like, there's a little bit of repetition. There absolutely is. But it just looks so clean. Yeah, Surveyor might be low-key good on Rogue. I think the thing is, you'd need a lot of specific tiles, and if you can't get them, it's not great. Lose some damage. It's really the armor. I'll switch it right before. Okay. Well, we're not doing terribly with the rogue yet, but we're also not getting the blood beast that we need. There's a village, though. Okay, if I put the village right here, I don't get the HP. It's fine. It was worth a shot. Now, if I really wanted to muck it up, I could potentially... Nah, let's not do that. I could potentially corrupt that village. Wow, okay, this got messy. Well, I think I'm dead. I'm gonna put a road lantern here. Hopefully to cut down on the amount of jerk goblins that are just gonna mess me up. Vamping villages can be good sometimes. Can be. Oof. I think I am super donked. At least we've got a lot of resources if I can get out of here. The earlier the better. It really depends. It can still be a huge issue. At this point it's way too late. I'm also dead. Let's see. Well, let's just roll warrior. Because I love the rogue, but he dies too fast. Yeah, we lost the cheese wedge. It's okay, I don't need the cheese wedge that bad. But yeah, I could see with more meta progression the rogue being really good, or the right perks, you know, would really put him over the top. The problem is just I was not scaling nearly fast enough. Has Wonder found the second boss yet? No, I usually die well before the second boss shows up. I either die or have to flee. Chapter 2 is no slouch. Like, we need some upgrades to actually get there. Luckily, we're starting to unlock a fair bit, so it's not so bad. I'm trying to reach them now. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily trying to reach, yeah, if I put it there. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm trying to reach the second boss now, so much as just trying to get as many resources as I possibly can. Do the classes share the same card deck? You mean for the environment? Yes. The only thing they don't share is equipment. So you might notice that I have a sword, a ring, a shield, and a piece of armor, whereas the rogue has no rings, and instead of a shield they have a second weapon, and they get to wear boots. Go counterattack. Oh, did we just get another alchemist shelf? Or is it just telling me that I have one? Or that... No, we just got another one. Oh, wait, no, alchemist shelf isn't the really cool one. Yeah, if push comes to pull, you can always just go claim more perks from the Lich. Yep, that'll probably be the other thing. The main reason why I'm here is I get more resources faster from Chapter 2. So I would much rather grind here first, then go back to punch the Lich a bunch. I'd also like to see what the second boss has, features-wise. Okay. I don't actually want to put this here. I'll put it there. Does it change if you make the peak out of rocks instead of mountains? Technically you get slightly more HP that way, but that's about it. I think. I'm not quite sure how the math works with peaks out of mountains. Okay, it's preferable if it's all rock. Yeah. Are there any classes with all the equipment slots unlocked? Not to my knowledge. I think that would be a really cool kind of later thing of unlocking more slots for characters, but we don't know yet. Yeah, Mountain Peak is just 120 HP. Yeah. So yeah, if you make it out of rocks, it is more efficient, but like, oh well. I'm gonna try and cover one sand dune, surround one sand dune and just basic, smaller dunes. See if that gets me anything. I'm grasping at straws, but that's fine. I have so many fields and vampire manors, but nothing to use them on. Okay, still nothing. Yeah, let's see. The mountain boost doesn't change, but you still keep the boost from the initial lance. Gotcha. I was kind of hoping that was how it worked. The fact that these guys can escape is actually really spooky. I don't know. We might have to get rid of the ruins, just because. Oh, I should have put that in the corner. The main risk with the mountain, or with the ruins next to the camp, is that's where the boss shows up. And very real possibility that the worms will escape and then shoot you while you're fighting the boss. I could use a forest, please. Just one. Okay, at least we get a village. Where do we put it? I'm gonna mess it up early. Make it so it doesn't get too bad. Yeah, I'm not sure if I get loot from them escaping either, which is definitely making the runes considerably less interesting. I might want to try the mosquitoes again, but they were annoying. So I'm kind of mixed on that one. Oh, swarm of bats. That's a new one. I guess that's what T2 vampires do. They just summon bats. Alright. What do you need for a bandit village? I believe bandit camps just show up after you've put down 2 villages. And for every 2 villages thereafter. There's our grove, which means we can get our blood grove down. Let's see. Get that down. Is there anything else? No. Let's see. I want to do that. That there. Meadow. Here. Doesn't really matter that much. Would a 5x5 mountain surrounded by meadows be the best? Yeah, but I usually don't have the space for that. At max, you generally only get about a 5x5 area. And so yeah, you're probably right that they would be best, but I'm just trying to get the early meadow boosts out sooner. Also find, like, going for peak efficiency right about now, it helps a little bit, but it's not that amazing. Somersault. I want to do counterattacks during evade. Well, my defense is currently kind of bad. That'll give me 3 damage. Actually, which wouldn't be bad. But I'm gonna go somersault all the same. Okay. Is this better? It's marginally better. What about this one? We want to stack evasion to some degree. Oh, and we've lost our evasion. Ooh. Okay, we might want to get a road lantern there just so this area doesn't get hairy. I guess that's the other solution, is just use road lanterns to just get rid of all the scorchworms. They give good loot, but if they don't actually die, then what's the point of having them around? Oh, damn it, I put a dune there. Whatever. I don't think there's actually a desert synergy. Yeah, until I'm actually fighting the boss, I'm not going to be going for peak. Let's see, peak efficiency with how I lay things out. I could, but work. Let's see. Yeah, that's not actually that great. What about this? No, that gives me evasion. I want to keep that. Okay, so we are getting the evade counters. Let's see, do we get another cemetery down? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Blood Grove. No cemetery. We need to leave this tile open because these guys are jerks. I'm gonna vamp anywhere up. Not overwhelmingly. That's a good shield. Okay, 27 evasion. Yeah, do we want to just see if I can go all in on evasion today? I'd like to find a weapon capable of handling that. Hello! Now what I really want is a counterattack that hits all enemies. That would be truly amazing. Okay. This gives me a little bit more counter. Nah, I'm not big on it. Okay, lower evasion. Nope. Oh, we do have a decent amount of hit all enemies. Damage to all. There we go. I was like, I know the words, they're just not in my head. 12% evasion, we lose a little bit of regen. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay, 40% evasion now. Okay. Damage for every potion used. Or treasure hunter. I'm gonna go treasure hunter. Okay, so we're finding mad loot. Where do I put my next village? Right here. We're not going to be able to convert it, but that's okay. I think it's a little late for that anyway. Nice part is there's no immediate synergy bonus with those, so I don't have to care too much. I guess I should have put them over here. Oh well. Okay. 40% evasion is pretty good. I just gotta find a sword that gives me mad evasion. I'm curious what that gray bar is underneath my character. Because it gets knocked down every time I get hit by an enemy. I think. Let's see. Got another village. Where do I put it? I guess I'll put it there. Now, I could vamp it, but I don't think I want to. Okay. The main reason why I don't want to vamp it is because I think we want the quests, more so. Okay, and we have another spot for a grove. Not overwhelmingly. Nowhere is particularly good. I guess I'll put it there. Oh, it's so if you evade too much, then you slow attack for... So it's a stamina bar. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. No. Well... No. Because regen per second is actually really good. Damage to all wouldn't be terrible, though. I really need those... a new weapon. This might be worth it. Lose a little bit of evasion? Yeah. Oh god, we got a blood beast as a quest target. That's spooky. Ooh, hello. Yeah, it's worth it. Lose a little bit of evasion, gain way more defense, and a decent chunk of attack speed. It is so easy to just immediately hemorrhage, like, all of my evasion chance, but it's worth it. No. Nah. Yeah. Quest Blood Golem is going to be chunky. Okay. Come on, evasion. Keep me alive. Got him. Well, plus side, he does give some really good stuff. That's not worth it. Alright, let's keep chucking mountains and meadows down. This is not going to be fun either. If anything, these goblins might actually be more dangerous. No, never mind. We got lucky. Oh! Even the little guys go berserk after an ally dies. Nah. Okay. Gives counter and regen per second. No, but I like the defense that I've got. Okay. At this point, I should probably up the ring just to have a better ring. So, same damage to all. Attack speed, regen, and vampirism. We lose the counter and the defense. I'll take it. Is that vampirism isn't that amazing? This town still hasn't converted over. Oh, evasion caps out at 75. I've never been up there. Okay, pause for a second. We got another blood beast. I'm gonna... Do I? Nah. We'll just tough it out. Or something. I might honestly die here. We've got another blood beast up ahead. That might be what saves me. Let's see. My regen is bad. Let's do new ones. Probably Shield Master. Okay, get another Blood Grove there. More desert. Get that down. Yeah, let's fight these Skeleboys and then determine what we want to do. Which HP do I have? I've got sub. Maybe I should have gone for the potion increases my damage. Oh, this is awful. I think I'll survive it. But that hurt. Okay. Magic damage, damage to all attack speed and vampirism. More damage to all, which is huge. Yeah, let's go for that one. Okay. I think we'll live, but not long enough. to summon the boss. I can try and put down everything right now, and I don't think it'll work. I have no idea what that does. Presumably, nothing. Yeah, I don't think we're making another loop. Not as we currently are. I'll just bail. I really wanted to at least take a peek at the boss and what they do to the camp, but I'm not about to lose 35 resources for the chance at maybe seeing the boss right now. Okay, because this should let me build stuff. Oh, we can almost make the smelter. We can make the crypt, which would unlock the Necromancer. We can almost get the library. We can almost get the river. We can almost get the forest. Watchtower. One crossbowman will help you from each tower in battles on tiles adjacent to the campfire. Only applies to battles with normal enemies. You'll have to deal with the bosses yourself. You can build up to 4 watchtowers. Interesting. I don't think that's really that helpful. Yeah, let's go Necromancer. Oh, you're interesting too, eh? Not everyone appreciates it, not everyone understands. People can serve you not only with their voices, but with their bones, swords, and bows. And they're not evil if you don't fear them. You're right. I only need to raise a hand and... Wait, I've never done anything like this before. If I remember correctly, the craft teaches itself often through books, or words, or walls and stones in your case. It's an unusual way. Okay, expedition. Bone Daddy. Okay. Let's keep rolling chapter 2. Alright, Bone Daddy can equip none of these things. Oh, we've got books, rings, amulets, and more rings. But I do got Bone Friends. Friendly skeleton. So max skeletons is 2, HP per day. Got it. Magic HP. Oh, is that a temporary shield? It is. Woo! Bone Daddy. Oh, the crypt got me a new card. That's fair. Okay. This guy's great. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna fight we're gonna just fight these slimes. We're going to escape immediately. And I'm going to go, I'm gonna go put down that new crypt card. Yeah, Lich, the Lich is a joke. I'm gonna get to that, the thing is, I want to get it, there are certain resources that can only be gotten in Chapter 2. Technically, there are certain resources that can only be gotten from the Lich. Retreat! Okay, we now have the Ancestral Crypt. Final resting place of an ancient family line. Death and the lessons it teaches are honored here. Plus 3 HP for every enemy with a soul killed. Removes HP bonus from armor. Grants you 1 resurrection after the hero's death. Hell yeah, let's give that a shot. That's super good for Bone Daddy. And also... yeah, really just Bone Daddy. And I start with it. Ooh. Alright. I guess I'll just plop it over there. Because, yeah, I don't wear armor anyway, so this is not useful. Oh, skeleton level increase. Interesting. And we got a grove already. Let's see. Do I want to go for a super early blood beast? Hell yeah, I do. It's interesting how many stats are just completely different here. Oh, that's a ring. Okay. There we go. Pretty sure almost everything has a soul, even the undead. Yeah, I think there's a couple of creatures that don't. Slimes, actually, for example, do not. Which is why I've barely increased my HP, period. However, once we start fighting not slimes, then we'll be in a amazing spot. Holy shit. Alright. So how many classes are there? I theorize there are 4, but there might be more. Hey, thank you Arch's Knife for the 100 bits. Yeah, more loot here, and this time I get to watch it from home. Yeah. Okay. Dang, really? Let's put it there. Make this really easy on myself. Okay. Getting some wheat fields. Yeah, what we really need is that blood forest. Oh, right, I was going to get rid of the runes. Because I don't actually like fighting them. Like, I'll slap it down there, but I don't think I'm going to be that keen on it. It's interesting that we haven't run into a regular spellcaster type. We get a second grove. Interesting. I'll put it over here. Let's work on clearing this out first. I realize it's more of an eclectic mess, but the... Hello. Nope, that's not. All these are pretty boring. I haven't been paying attention to the combat that much, so apparently there's a couple of skeleton types that I haven't run into yet. Ooh. Let's just get that set up immediately. Ooh. Let's see. Defense, evasion, and skeleton level. Heck yeah. So we can actually get a decent amount of evasion on the Necromancer. I like it. Even get a vampire mansion down immediately. Yes. But I might want to limit it down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so yeah, undead have souls. Not finished. Maybe resurrect as a shattered skeleton after being killed. 50% chance. Oh! I'm really digging this. This is cool. Yeah, Necromancer seems really strong. He's got some really fun features, especially if I mix it with his crypt. Because I'm just going to be getting tons of HP from everything that I kill. Okay, has a soul, has a soul. Hurts a bit. Hurts a lot. What if I get to summon vampires at some point? Okay, so this is, proving a limitation. Okay. Get another grove. Put it there. We get a decent chunk of loot, which hopefully will start working towards saving my butt. Okay, magic HP, regen per second, evasion, and skeleton level. Oh, that's a necklace. No, we need the regen per second. So extra summon quality, yeah. Yeah, as long as I'm not getting absolutely bodied by large groups. Oh, the skeleton warrior. Looks great. Oh! I bet the summon quality determines... I'll just hold on to that. I bet the summon quality determines what kind of skeleton you get. But yeah, we do not like long combats. At least not currently. Maybe once we get going a little further. I think I also just was really unlucky with my equipment. Let's see. No. Yeah, some attack speed might also be within order. Hello. 3 strengthened skeletons will be joining the hero on every loop to help in battle. 0.25 to skeleton's level for a loop, starting from the loop when this trait was received. Horde. Horde is interesting. But I'm assuming they die off. I'm gonna go field practice because that scales better. And we're also pretty early on in this run. Okay, pause for a second. We've got some things. Let's get that down. Those down there. So I'm doing kind of fine. The extra magic HP helps a lot. Nope. I didn't get another village. Another village would be huge. I'm gonna get... I don't want to get a road lantern down there. I'll just live with it. Please go for my bonerman, not me. Well, that's a bit of a concern. Yeah, I gotta. So I can attack, but there we go. I can attack, but I will prioritize... Do you want to get a village right here? Yeah. And I'm gonna get a road lantern there just so we end up fighting slightly less goblins. Yeah, some attack speed to increase the amount of skeleton that I have. Might also help. Let's go for the level. My dudes are getting wrecked. I wish I could tell exactly what my skeleton level is. Maybe it's just 3.7? Ring. Max skeletons 1. Given villages heal, why put them so close? In this case, this village does not heal. This village is hell. Lose a bit of... yeah. Okay, there we go. I wonder how many skeletons I could potentially summon. With the right perks. Do we lose the evasion for some skeleton level? Maybe. I guess it's maximum of 4 skeletons. Yeah, actually looking at it, that makes sense. These, no. Scarecrows do not have lives. Defense regen. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for that. As much as I'd like to have the extra skeletons, it's pointless if I can't get them out. Okay. Meta like crazy. That. I still don't think I'm gonna get the runes down. They're kind of dangerous. Especially for me, because I can't tank them very well. There's an achievement to get 10 skeletons in one battle. Huh. It's probably not all at once. It's probably just summoning a total of 10. But yeah, the reason why I put the village after the other village is the other village does not heal me, yet. And it's one hell of a gauntlet there, so having all that extra healing right then and there is nice. Oh. Art of Control just gives me a flat bonus skeleton. After a hero receives direct damage, all skeletons have a 15% chance to immediately counterattack. I think I'm gonna go Art of Control, just because that's slightly more reliable. The counterattack seems useful, but hopefully I don't get attacked that much. Is this the full game? Yes. So I have early access because Devolver is lovely. And their new PR person is an absolute champion. Yeah, the other thing is I don't actually receive that many direct attacks. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get rid of the runes. They're just not worth it. But Devolver is always good. For a while, they actually had, I'm not going to say pretty terrible PR, but their PR was very much not... Ooh, Skeleton Guard, first target, that's cool. Their PR was very much a kind of here and there thing. And, because they knew all of their games would do well anyway, so they didn't really bother with influencer outreach. But recently, I think as of like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, they started really reaching out and contacting creators, saying like, hey, here's games, and I've just been so happy with that. Because Devolver really does publish some of the best stuff on the market. Okay. No, that's worse. Let's keep plunking these down. You know what? I can feasibly put that down. Put 80 hours into the demo. Is that good? Like, this is 100% one of those weird games that goes truly above and beyond. And, I mean, it effectively created a new genre. And I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of other games in this immediate space, but I would love to see the industry kind of take this idea and run with it for some other similar games as well. Ooh, I do see a level 5 necklace. Nah, it's not actually better. How do I describe this genre? I mean, honestly, it's an auto-battler. It's just a different type. But to some degree, that's what makes it so cool. Oh, I like these, my pre-existing rings too much. Unfortunately, this guy's a little limited based on equipment. Let's see, what's the level 4 one? So we lose evasion. Mainly we lose the summon quality. Okay, I'm going to start putting road lanterns around that, because it sucks. And I want nothing to do with it. But yeah, it's like a really bizarro auto-battler of a sort. Yeah, deck and dungeon building auto-battler. Yeah, if you guys ever played Guild of Dungeoneers, this is kind of similar. Lose skeleton level, gain evasion. I'm not getting hit that much anymore. Like, at this point, I'm in a much more comfortable position. So I'd actually rather keep my skeleton level. Oh, we got another antique shelf. Antique shelf is really good. +1 max HP for every resource gained during this expedition. I guess that probably only means the completed resources, so maybe that's not that good. Okay, defense regen. It's the evasion bonus, but we lose skeleton quality, which we don't want to do. But, like, Guild of Dungeoneering is truly the closest thing I can think of to what this game is, but I still feel like this goes above and beyond. Yeah, that's worth it. We lose a little bit of skeleton level, we gain a lot of survivability. So I should probably start putting some things down. This is getting kind of busy. We very well are going to see the boss here. Oh, why did I do that? Just gonna start plunking those around. Oh, I deleted a quest target. Whoopsie. It's fine. We'll get rid of runes after this. They're just not worth it. Now, do we want to get another village down? Well, I was gonna vamp that one. I could vamp this one. Okay. Yeah, we're about to actually clear up the world, so we're going to be able to see the boss here. The Necromancer goes well with the deserts. Yeah, every enemy we're up against has a third of their HP just gone. Because I'm a jerk. Oh, yes. Let's go with that. More skelemen. Yeah, you got the upgraded village. Yep. Yeah, it takes 3 loops for the village to properly upgrade. And unfortunately, we did get the Blood Beast down, which was something I was kind of hoping for sooner than later. And my magic HP isn't reduced by it. And also, I'm getting maximum HP every single time I kill something, which really offsets the amount of, oof. Honestly, what I could use right now is attack speed. It's kind of hard to get a sufficient amount of undead out, but that's okay. Ooh, that's some good regen. I don't think we need it, but that's some good regen. Yeah, the worm can retreat, huh? Yeah, I don't like the worms that much. They're not bad in Chapter 1, but in Chapter 2, they're brutal. And speaking of brutal, these cursed villages are tough. I think I'm just going to hold off. I'm not going to put down any more tiles for a while. If we get some wheat fields, I don't mind upgrading, but I kind of want this run to go for a little while longer. Oh, 20% chance to exceed the number of skeletons and summon 2 of them during the last summon. Let's go with that. So we lose a little bit of magic HP. We gain some attack speed. We lose the... Yeah. Yeah, I lose a max skeleton, but that's That's not nearly that important, because I'd much rather have fewer really strong skeletons than multiple skeletons that die in, like, one hit from an enemy. I'm a little afraid of the gauntlet that we're looking at up ahead. That could get really dicey. I think I can pull it off. I don't think it's going to be that bad. And if I die, whatever, who cares? Especially because we got the towns boosted, but whew, I took a lot of damage from something there. I'm gonna go for the regen for a second. I would love to go for more max skeletons, but staying alive. Because the main thing is I just don't summon enough skeletons. And with that new perk we just picked up, we actually want... we want less max skeletons so that we can potentially burn that proc faster. Now that's some goodies that we might want to look at. Defense, attack speed, skeleton level. We lose skeleton quality, we gain a lot of skeleton level. And some attack speed. Yeah, let's start going up. Nah. And there's the Blood Beast. I think the Necromancer is by and far the strongest class. Assuming you can get the right equipment on him, you know, he's very dependent on getting rare equipment. It doesn't have to be high level. It just has to be rare. Because you want to get as many of those perks out as possible. Oh. Well, that would do it. You know what? You know what kills the Necromancer? The game crashing. He's so mighty that the only way that the Necromancer can lose. Had too much power. I know. The game knew.